Hey guys, EvansOZ111 here today, bringing you a video on a game called This War of Mine, a game that will soon be coming out on Steam, and you can currently purchase it on the developer's website. Now, this game is a survival game, and it's like the thing that makes it unique is that it takes war from a perspective of civilians as opposed to the soldiers, like every other game on the market seems to do these days. So, at its core, you play as three survivors. You live in a house and you need to gather food, supplies, you need to go out scavenging, everything like that, upgrade your house, make sure you don't die from cold. And yeah, it's a survival game. Like, that's your objective, to survive. There isn't any end goal. Obviously, you are upgrading your base, and there's a whole base upgrade and base management aspect to it. You need to manage resources and things like that. You can get new people coming in your house, going out. Your characters can die. If they die, then the game goes on without them. So, yeah, it's a very hardcore survival game in that regard, and this is the house. This is what you will be seeing for, I'd say, the majority of the game. It starts with a lot of scrap and just rubbish in it, which you need to scavenge and get rid of. And there's the literal intro that introduces the characters. So Bruno and Marco have always been good friends, so when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavel, while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Porygon's star football player, now he's just another homeless victim of war. So they teamed up hoping for the best. So then Bruno starts slightly wounded, and Marco is starting to feel a bit unwell. Right, so Pavle is the fast runner, Bruno is a good cook, and he's slightly wounded. Marco is a skilled scavenger, and he's slightly sick. So first of all, I want to get people scavenging these piles. If I go over and double click them, they'll run over and start scavenging the piles, just like that. And yeah, as I said, this is your house. You can pretty much customize it how you want. That door is locked, so wait, is it locked? Yeah, it's locked. So I'll go and scavenge another pile for him. So oh, that one's also locked. Jeez. Well, I'll just scavenge actual supplies then. Like, there should just be other piles. There we go. This is the item system. Everyone shares an inventory unless you're out scavenging. So in your house, it just doesn't matter who picks up what. These are components. They're good for building things. You might as well just take all of them. And this is wood, which can be used as fuel or for making tools or things like that. Right, you can go up and yeah, you can go up and check that pile. Then you're scavenging that. And what else can I actually do with you? Yep, there's more scavenging and stuff over here. So I go back to you. Yep, more materials and some clean water too, which you can use for trading. So I'll grab all that. You can also use it to cook food, I believe. Now, seeing as these doors are locked, I can't actually go through these rooms right now. That one isn't actually locked, it just has a barricade on it. There we go, electric parts for upgrading and making equipment and clean water. I'll grab all of that. So at the beginning, you basically have until night to scavenge supplies in your house and clean it up a bit, which is what I'm doing right now. He's still picking apart that pile, but there's a wardrobe there, so I'll go and open that. You've taken the boards off that door. Oh wait, there's that first of all. Herbs, I can use them to make roll-up cigarettes or to make medication, which can help me out. And parts. Parts essentially upgrade things like your workbench, and you use them to make equipment. Now you've opened that door, so... Oh, I could actually get down there. I could take the boards off that door, and you can go and scavenge there. That is nearly halfway through. So I'll focus on these guys right now. Now I'm scavenging all this equipment so I can actually make a few tools at my workbench, which I'll show you in a moment. As well, there's more herbs. There's some lockpicks so I can get through locked doors and components in pure or purified water. So I'll take them. That door's open, so you can go through and scavenge that, and you can go through and start picking apart that pile. And this chest of drawers, I find some food. I never actually usually find food in the base, so that's pretty nice. Because food is one of the rarest things, at least from my current experience with playing. I did have a save. I went up until about day 5, I would say. But unfortunately, the progress it got lost because there isn't a save system built into the game yet. I'm not actually sure if it is an early release. I assume, seeing as it's not on Steam yet, there are still things yet to be implemented, like saving and loading and everything like that. But as far as content goes, I'm not sure if it's all there or not yet. More parts and more water. That's good. I've still got quite a lot of the day left, so I'll go down and actually work on making some equipment. First of all, generally you want to be making a metal workbench, which means you can create tools. So on your first night of scavenging, you have something to get through stuff. So what I want to do, this is the crafting menu. You can get more things to craft, but this is what you have initially. Most of them are actually like not too straight away useful. Things like the radio or even the heater, because it's hot enough. They're not too important, so the metal workshop is definitely one of the things you want to be getting first. And you can choose where you place it. Generally, you want to have all the crafting things in one room. So I put it in there, and like then I put the stove in there, and I put beds up here. So it just makes sense, and I remember where everything is. He's making the metal workbench. He's opening that pile, and you're opening that pile. So everyone's actually doing something right now, and there's not much I can do. But I will talk about scavenging on the day-night system. Basically, every day you have until 9 PM to do stuff in your base, to make things, to upgrade things, to eat up, to basically just manage your characters and everything like that. And then at night you can choose from a list of locations to go to and scavenge with one person. Now, should I make a crowbar or a shovel? A shovel will be useful for scavenging, but so will a crowbar. I will probably just go crowbar. It's more generally all-round useful. Crowbars, they do have durability, but they can open doors, you can use them as weapons, and yeah, they're just pretty all-round useful. You can either use a crowbar or a lockpick to open a door. Lockpicks are silent and quick. Crowbars are loud and clumsy. So if you're breaking into someone's house, for example, you want lockpicks, but if it's just here and it doesn't matter, crowbar's much better. Okay, so you now have a crowbar, and you can actually create a shovel as well. No? Why didn't that? Oh no, you can create a shovel as well. Wait, yeah, you have one. So, yeah, go on. I'm gonna make a... No, in fact, I'm not gonna make a shovel. It's not too important because you have plenty of time. I'm gonna open that pile. And, yeah, you know what? I can actually open these containers now. But there's not too much point, because otherwise I'll have nothing to do on the second night. So what I will do is end the day preemptively, because everyone's like well off, nobody's in trouble right now, and this is the map. So I will send, yeah, I'll send the cook and the runner to sleep, and then I'll take the scavenger out to scavenge. That makes sense. Everyone has a backpack with a set amount of slots, and the scavenger has most with 15. So even though you have unlimited inventory in your base, outside you have a limited amount. Abandoned cottage has lots of food, materials, meds, and parts. Food, materials, meds, some weapons, lots of parts, but caution, because there's other people there. And caution about one too. Seeing as it's early game, I'll probably just want to go to the cottage, get a few materials, and stuff like that, where I'm not actually in any danger. I will take the crowbar, so I can open locked doors and things like that, but otherwise nothing else is necessary. Occasionally, you want to take things like pure water, or even building materials, if you want to try and barter with other civilians, because there are other people in the game, and they can either attack you or you can attack them. They could be hostile, they could be friendly. If they're friendly, you can trade with them, which is always good. So you can see it's a lot different. Right now I can't see inside the house at all. Everything's dark because you have a whole fog of war. So I want to be leaving things like pistol shells, taking things like parts, and components and wood are alright, but they're quite common. So if I have limited inventory, I'm only going to take the important things. Let's check the front door, and it's boarded up. You can peek inside to see if there are any people, but I already know this place is abandoned, so I won't bother unboarding the door. I'll go around the underground way to check for supplies. In here there is tobacco, fertilizer, weapon parts. I'll just take more parts. And then I think I need to unboard this store. But this is just a very, very small scavenging location, and there's literally no threats or anything. So you're just free to explore it willy-nilly, do whatever you want. But other ones can have enemies, like there's a supermarket with loads of bandits in and things like that. It can get really bloody tense, and you have to sneak around and be careful and actually occasionally get into a fight. You can get firearms too, there are guns, and you need to make sure you have ammunition and everything like that. So you can imagine how tense that can be, especially when like it is very easy for your character to die. 4 bullets will kill him, and even if he gets shot or like attacked once, then yeah, he will get injured, and if you don't have the materials to bandage him up or whatever, then that could be the death of you. Clean water, seeing as there's a lot of it, I will take 10 of those, and that fills up one slot. I also managed to get some food, and food, I would say, is what I want to be focusing on right now, because as I said, food is very limited, and pretty hard to come by. So let's check this pile. More materials, more parts, I'll take them. I might actually grab a few components, just so I don't go back completely empty-handed, and as I said, components are used to create tools and things like that. Did I check this? I'm not sure if I checked this. Did I? No, I didn't. Weapon parts, electric parts, nothing too useful for me right now, because I can't create weapons, or anything electric. Now that's a note, I've read this one before. That's basically the story of a guy who owned the house, and he said that he buried his gun in the backyard because it's broken. So I can now go out into the backyard and find the gun, but it's broken, so it's really not too useful until I can actually upgrade and repair weapons, which I can't. More parts, and I'll take some wood. I'll take some more components too. Now, something I will show you is if I'm upstairs and if there's something down here in the other room, you can see little red dots, and that red dot means you hear a sound coming from that location. So in a lot of places you think, oh shit, that means there's an enemy there. But in this first starting house, thank God, it's only like a little rat, not a threat or anything like that. But that's how you hear there's enemies the other side of the door. Gunpowder, I'll just take more parts. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the entire house scavenged now, so I'll pick up some of the less rare materials like that. And I can be coming back here to get more supplies later on, but on the first day I just want to grab the useful stuff. So, more of those. And I think that's the entire house explored now. Yeah, it is. So I'll go in the last pile and just take anything. Oh, in fact, no, I won't. I'll grab the gun in case any other scavengers come by. So I'll unlock the front door, and then yeah, that's this house explored. I got the most useful things. Burst through, and there it is. That's where the buried gun is. So I'll go down there, get a broken weapon, take it back, and that should be all fine and dandy. That was a fairly efficient scavenging trip, if I'm perfectly honest. So I arrived back with news of my travels. He has a little comment about how much he got, because that was a very successful trip, so he's happy. And the other characters, if anything happened to him, you'll find out about it. But this night was calm, and that's just a recap of all the supplies I got. So, if I check in with the other characters, he slept poorly because he doesn't have a bed, he's hungry, and he's still slightly wounded. You slept poorly again because you don't have a bed, and you're hungry. And you're hungry, slightly sick, and tired because you've just been out scavenging. So, I'll make sure I'm actually doing things first of all. So, where were those piles? Yeah, you can open that with the crowbar. You can, oh, well, you can't open that with a crowbar anymore because the other dude is. You can, I need you with a bed, so I'm going to go down here and see if I can make myself a bed. Then you can sleep during the day whilst the others are doing stuff. Right, that's open, so you can go and, no, never mind. Yep, a bed, that's 8 planks of wood and 6 components, so I'll make that. Then I'll bring it up here to what I like to allocate as the bedroom, so I'll place that there. He'll go up and build, you can open that pile, and you can now open that door with a crowbar. Now, you can't actually see the durability of the crowbar, it doesn't say, so that's kind of annoying, because it could just suddenly break on you if you're in the middle of scavenging, or if you're actually using it as a weapon, God forbid, which wouldn't be too convenient, so you never really know when you should be lax on the crowbar and say, alright, I shouldn't be using it now, because I need it for more important stuff. But I suppose the counter to that is just keep making crowbars, make sure you keep them well stocked. Now, everyone does need to eat. I've got 1 vegetable, so I've got 4 raw food, and I've got 2 cans. Cans you can eat anytime, it's fine. But for the vegetables and the food, or the raw meat, it's much better if you cook them. So I might actually go down and make a stove when those guys are finished. And yeah, you can sleep later, but I'm going to go down now and get you to make a stove and put it in the kitchen. Those two are still opening the piles. Go down. Oh, wait. Yeah, I thought it was in there for some reason. Never mind. Can I? No, heater, stove. There we go. Yeah, seeing as I focused on what materials I got, I can actually make that. If I just grab things like tobacco and stuff, then I wouldn't have enough materials to make me useful things. So again, you really need to be like efficient with what you choose to scavenge and what you store and everything like that. So to be honest, after the first night, I'm probably going to be in the best position that I could be, which I'm pretty happy about. Those guys are still going. Maybe I should actually build a shovel to make that faster, but seeing as there's only 2 piles left, it's probably not too much of a focus right now. Okay, he's finished building the stove, which means I can now cook food, or I can cook 2 bowls of food. And it's usually better to cook 2 bowls of food, because then you get through the same, materials. It's more efficient, everything like that. You can also make fuel here. So with fuel, you can either use wood or components, but it's best to use books if you ever find books. So I'm not going to make any of that right now. Yeah, I might just feed people with cans right now. So I'll give you 1 can. You finish that so you can open that. You finish that so you can onboard that. And, yep. Oh, wait, there we go. Clean water and jewelry. Jewelry is good for nothing other than bartering. And to be honest, it's for war. People aren't going to want jewelry much. So jewelry, it may look good, but it's really not. Okay, you can go up and actually sleep now. I didn't get any medical supplies. I didn't get any tablets, antibiotics, or anything like that. So the sick person and a wounded person are going to have to stay sick and wounded, which isn't great. But you're the cook, so... Alright, you slept poorly and you're hungry. But to be honest, that's not a huge... Wait, who's going to make it first? Ooh. Okay, you get to use a crowbar first. Then I'll be the final 2 compartments in my house opened. and I will have looted all the supplies that were already there. Okay, so you are getting books. Great, exactly what I needed. And then you can go down to... In fact, you don't really need to do anything. You're sick and tired, so you're sleeping. You can open that. I was going to say, seeing as this guy's slightly wounded, I'm going to make sure he's the one who eats. So he's going to be having the other can. And the other guy can just starve for all I care because he doesn't need it. And there we go, bandages and books. So, even though he is wounded, he can actually now go up to there and get the bandages, which will, it won't fix his wound, but it will stay there until it is fixed. Also, seeing as I did actually have a successful scavenging trip, I might be able to create myself a second bed, which means the two people staying behind and not scavenging won't be sleeping poorly. So let's see if I can. Yes, I can. I've got pretty much just enough. So I will grab that and move it up here to put him in the bedroom with the other dude. So you can go and do that. Now you're bandaged, so your wound should fix soon enough. And you can go and eat the other can, so you're not hungry, and you actually heal up. Oh, there is actually one more container down there, so no, go back. Oh, that is something I do like. When you're in the middle making something or scavenging something, even if you leave it for whatever reason, the progress stays the same, so you don't lose it if you accidentally misclick or if something comes up that stops you. Okay, you have finished sleeping, but you're still slightly sick. Too bad I haven't got any tablets, so you can't do anything about that. Okay, there's the second bed. And there's the final container, so open that. And let's see what you get. You get medications, sweet. And raw food and herbs and more books for fuel. So I'll take those. Now, who was it who had a headache? Right, you can go and take the tablets, which should get rid of it. Or at least make it better. Oh, never mind. Because it just hit 8 PM and it's nighttime now. So, Marco, the skill scavenger, can scavenge, and the other two can sleep in the bed. Now, I'll go somewhere else. Alright, do I want materials or do I want food? I probably want materials, to be honest. Yes, I'm going to go to the school. And what should I take? There could be people, so I'm going to take a crowbar as a weapon. And there could be people to barter with. But no, I'm not going to take anything else. I'll just go with a crowbar. Good old-fashioned Gordon Freeman style. Right, so here is the school. And this place, as you can see, is much bigger. Much bigger. That wasn't creepy at all. So, there are people here. I haven't explored the school before, I will mention. But let's open the front door. There's sounds coming through. I think that's probably just a rat. Because otherwise they would have heard me too. Okay, let's take some parts. Scavenge this pile. Yeah, that's definitely just a rat or something, nothing to worry about. I want to explore the rest of it though. I want to see what these other guys are. That's got boards on it. I can only do it from the other side. Okay. Maybe I should be a bit more stealthy. Although I can't actually hear anything, so I should be alright. Nothing there. It looks like this place has already been scavenged. Nothing through there, but there's sound coming from up there. Right, let's see if I can go up and see what that is. Peer through. No, okay, that's just another rat. But that should be unlocked. There we go. So, what's that? Oh great, more rubble. Rubble which takes absolutely ages. You know what? I can't be asked to do that, so I'm just going to go down and use my crowbar to break this dock. I'm going to break this lock open. And that's open. And great, another wall of rubble. Well, through door number 3, I can't even go through door number 3 because it's locked from the other side. God damn it. Well, I'm going to go and get some rubble away and I'll cut to when it's bloody done because it takes ages. And the rubble is gone, so let's go over here and see if it was actually worthwhile. Now there's a lot more sounds from the other side of here. Ooh, a lot of supplies. Well, I'll take the components because I used up all of these to upgrade my base. I'll take as many as I can for now and put the gunpowder back if that's not going to be useful at all. Let's peer through the door and... No, okay, nothing. So open the door. And of course it's barred. Always bloody barred. What's that? Oh, does that just remove a barricade? No, I need a saw blade. Okay. Well, ooh, do I want to go into the basement? Not really. That's where the door was. The door that mysteriously opened. Open the desk, see if there's anything decent there. Cigarettes, fertilizers, and parts. Parts, always useful. Now, can you run over there? Can you? No, you can't run out there. So I do actually need to go underground, because I can't get through that door. Oh, great. Well, let's peer through, see if we see anything. Nope, nothing at all. There's a hidey hole, one of the first places you can go to. Yeah, I can hear a voice. This guy's talking about food. So, presumably scavengers? Well, let's take a risk and see if he's friendly. Hello? Hello? Oh, alright, he's just going to sleep. Don't mind me. I'm just going to nick all your stuff right after you complain about people nicking your stuff. Although, he said they took all his food. So, I guess he doesn't have any food. Oh, there's more people. Just realised he probably won't like the idea I'm just looting his base. Although, this doesn't actually look like a clan or anything. This looks like a group of people, like survivors, who've just gone to the school. So maybe they're not actually dangerous. Can I get through there? Yes, I can. Can I get through here? Yes, I can. There's not actually many, like, I don't think this place is going to be worth looting. And yeah, they're just having a good time. Well, having a good time, as good of a time as you can in a war. But yeah, maybe this wasn't as great as I thought. There's a lot of people here though. Well, oh, maybe they've got like a secret stash or something like that. I will quickly take these bandages, sweet, and let's see what's through this door. And there's a loan cupboard. Let's see what's in here. Please be something good. Oh, moonshine, sweet. That stuff is really good for trading. Jewelry and ammunition. Now, seeing as I've pretty much shown you guys everything there is to the game, I will show you. Oh, don't touch up. Ooh, I accept a challenge. Bandages, that was a jackpot right there, but they're not going to be too happy that I just broke in and took it. So let's see if I can take all the food. Don't care about that too much. Parts. Okay, now, yeah, they're gonna be pretty angry. Oh, no. Am I able to get out? Can I climb a ladder? Yeah, they don't care, and the other people aren't alerted, so I can actually get away with that. So you saw a bit of a combat there, at least for fist-on-fist combat. How do I get out? Do I have to go down here? Oh, wow. How am I escaping this? This should not be possible. I need to go up, I believe. Was it up? Yeah, it was. I can't believe I'm getting away with this. Oh. Did he get back? Did he live? That is so not fair. We've been raided. Oh, great. Whilst I was away, someone raided my base. I guess that's karma. Yeah, so Marco's fate is undecided, and we lost some of. Oh wait, we're wounded, but the attacker. Oh, okay. Even though they were sleeping, they yeah, Bruno got wounded, but that was it, and I didn't lose anything. As for Marco, who knows what happened to him. Anyway, this is this war of mine, and let me know what you thought of the game. Let me know if you want to see more footage of it. As said, right now anything like a Let's Play is not possible because there's no saving system. If you're actually interested in buying the game, there'll be links in the description to go on the developers page and buy it. And keep an eye on Steam because it will be out on Steam soon enough. They haven't given an exact date yet, but it will be out soon enough. It's a great game. I can't really fault it. I'm looking forward to playing it when saving it is implemented. This has been me, Evans was Ed111. Please rating if you enjoyed the video, and this is me out. Peace.